Everyone, I hope you're doing really good, that you're healthy and joyful. I'm here to do Taurus August Tarot reading 2026. All right, let's dive in. I use a bunch of tarot, oracle, and major arcana. So let's just do it. Taurus, I hope you're having a great summer. Yes, you are. Hopefully. All right, major arcana for the vibe of August. Rider-Waite Smith for the recent past and the near future. Osho and TAURUS for consciously and unconsciously what's up. And I'll do the clarification also with it. Divine connection with the challenge and the challenge of the month and the outcome. All right, Taurus. Taurus, don't forget I have a French channel. Yes, there's no excuses anymore. It's not a copy and paste of this channel. Therefore, it's bonus for you. There's no commercial. It's absolutely free. Everything is subtitled now and dubbed. So I'll see you there. The link is next to my picture. You click, you scroll down, and you click again, and I'll see you there. And of course, you can subscribe if you want to, but it's free. And it's absolutely complimentary for you. Taurus, don't forget to listen to your friends from Mars, Aries, and Scorpio. It's absolutely complimentary. Mars and Venus were friends. Yes, they were. Venus was not that, super tender, love planet before. She was not. She was absolutely the opposite. And with Mars, they were absolutely a strong duo. So do not forget to go listen to Aries and Scorpio. It will be either complementary or pretty much the same reading. So it will show you really that they are together. All right, Taurus, let's do it. Woo! Yeah, Libra. And you are in your reading. Oh, gee, I love it. Beautiful. All right. So, you ready, Taurus? This is juicy. This is crispy. Alors, already the vibe is Libra, the justice. And it's your friend, Venus, again. That's exactly what I was talking about earlier. And here in August, you're like, you know what? I need to speak my truth. I need to harmonize. I need to have a beautiful equilibrium. And maybe, possibly, you are going to court in August. Okay? It's not out of the way at all. But the truth needs to get out. You have way too much things to say. You have way too much things to express. So either or, you are working on that justice. You are working on that equilibrium no matter what. Now, recent past. 9 of Pentacles. Recent past is really the beginning of what's going on in August with that justice. You were very zen. You were trying to make decisions. You were trying to think about a few things to be okay with a particular situation. And I'm not saying that, you were not confused. Au contraire, you are confused. You were confused. But in August, that's why that justice is here. To let it out and be like, okay. And also, to be capable to be your own lawyer. I really see you defending yourself. Not justifying yourself. There's a big difference. Stop trying to justify yourself. Just bring facts, reality, real shit, and take accountability also for it, if. But I really see you being your own lawyer in August. If you're going to court, of course. Or if you have to prove some shenanigans or whatever. Consciously. Consciously, it's your card. It's the Hierophant. But it's also with Osho, it's some space. Taking some space. Be in the shadow. Work with your shadow to be able to become that justice here. It's very beautiful, but you need to be aware of that. Because if you do go to court in August, you are going to need to really take that space. It's going to be super duper important. Unconsciously, you are aware also that you don't have the 360. You don't have all the element, or you are just not capable to have all the element, etc., etc. But unconsciously, it is going to be very important to identify everything, to have that 360. Because maybe you're not working on all of it. And that's why hopefully you listen to this reading to be able to be like, oh my word, yeah. That's right, I need to do this instead of this. And that's why that justice is here. All right, the challenge of the month. Oh my God. The challenge of the month is to shut up. The challenge of the month is to shut up and just do your thing and stop participating. That's your challenge. Because your throat chakra wants to express, but that's what I was saying. Stop justifying yourself. Stop. So this is exactly your challenge. All right, let me clarify why you have that Knight of Wands in the near future. You have 2-9, the Nine of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands. That's why that justice is here, because you're just like, you just don't know what the F to do. And I think you're very impulsive. You have been, but it's not going to help you here, Taurus. So, shh. All right, why you have it a Knight of Wands. And the outcome is beautiful. You'll see. Oh, my word. Aquarius is here. All right, well, I know now. Yep. Okay. The reason why you have that Knight of Wands in the near future, and of course that Knight of Pentacles in the recent past, but all of these cards. Why? Because you are controlling as F a particular situation and you just want to be right. But you need to stop that crap, Taurus. This is not going to help you. Au contraire, this is going to be like, if you continue like that, and you know for a fact, and that's why you have consciously your card here, that you need to go back and do that shadow work. It means going back to the past, to what happened, but especially who you were before the conditioning. Before society, your family, your parents conditioned you. And that's why Aquarius is here, because you need to be on a quest. You really need to do that work. And I don't know if you're doing it. I'm afraid you're not. And you really have to go back to that. This is going to be super duper crucial. And maybe you're like, yeah, I'm going to do it. But no, you're not. But you need to. Or if you do it, you're doing it with the wrong people, you're consulting the wrong people. And it is very much possible because you believe that a therapist that asks you $1,000 will be good. Not really, wrong. The outcome is beautiful. Anchor yourself. It's you, Taurus. You need to go back to connect with nature. You need to anchor yourself. You need to do a bunch of stuff that is going to help you tremendously. Very much so. Tremendously. Okay? All right, let's do the decans, first, second, and third. And if you're on a cusp, you have more messages. First decan, second decan. Whoop! Oh, sorry. There's one that I slided. Hold on just a sec. Ooh, all right. And third decan, here we go. And like I said, if you're on a cusp, you have more messages. I know some people just listen to the 3 decans. All right, first decan. Yeah, first decan, you need to go with the flow. You need to go with the flow and working on being a magnet for abundance, but going with the flow especially because you need to be just in the now. Don't over obsess, don't control, don't, talk too much, don't, nah. And like I said, go listen to Mars signs, which are Aries and Scorpio. And Aries, yeah, it's very much like what I just said. So the first decan, you will attract abundance, all sorts of abundance, but you need to go with the flow and stop controlling. Second decan, well, you need to shut up a little bit and do your thing, but with goodwill, with empathy, love, and compassion, first of all, for yourself, and then everything that you're putting together will go well if you have that type of behavior. So yeah. Third decan. Oh boy. Whew. Your card is out, like Osho. Yep. So third decan, you need to work on your insecurity because you have the thought of fear. So you're creating this momentum in your body, and the thinking of fear just, triggers a bunch of stuff. So it's not helping. So you really need to anchor yourself and take a pause and recoup and do a lot of self-care. And express yourself. Do not be afraid to express yourself. And you can also do some let go exercise in nature, Go scream and go express yourself and go, it really going to help you. All right, the love department. I use Les Amours de Marlowe. Here we go. Because the more you are going to try to control the outcome, the more it's going to... That is exactly what I said to Aries. Literally at the end. So go check their readings. All right. If you're in a relationship, Taurus, let's go. Haha. All right. If you're in a relationship, well, you know exactly what you want. Maybe possibly you had a little... misunderstanding within your relationship, or something happened, and now you're really like listening to one another, listening to your partner, and of course role can be reversed, but you're really taking the time and you're really hoping that this relationship continue on and everything will be good, but there's no doubt a really great stability between you two. It's just that you need to listen to one another. Maybe take the time also to be together. If you're a couple that are super busy working and maybe you're just spending one day a week, of course everything will be groovy, you know. Some couple, they crack me up because they're like, oh, we never fight and da-da-da and da-da-da. Well, first of all, if you don't fight, or not fighting like, you know, I'm gonna beat you up, but, you know, having arguments or not being on the same page, it's not healthy if you don't have those. And it means what it means. It means that you just cross path once a week. You just see one another once a week. Of course, everything is going to be groovy, you know? If you just see once a week, it's not even a relationship, really. I don't know why you guys are married. So, you know, you really need to try to figure out what's up also. All right. Let's see. If she's single and happy, Taurus, 3 cards. Ooh, interesting. If she's single and happy. Alors, if she's single and happy, it's very strange because there's 2 energies. And I have the feeling that it's also connected to role can be reversed, another person. But this person is like, wow, passionate about what you're doing, who you are, and it's a little bit too much. And at the same time, I think that they don't understand that you're single and happy. And so they're like, oh my God, yeah, you know, I want to go on a date with you and I want to do more things with you and travel with you. And you're like, okay, hold on here. I'm single and happy, and I'm single and happy, you know. I just want to stay this way. So I have the feeling that first of all, you're going to need to communicate that and maybe possibly temper a little bit of the situation and be like, okay, you know, I can't have text from you every day and this and that. Nah. So yeah, you need to communicate and make sure they understand that. Okay, it's going to be super duper important. All right, if you're looking for love, Taurus. If you're looking for love. Haha. All right. Well, if you're looking for love, maybe possibly, because you have a very nice social life, you know, there's no doubt about that. And, you know, you present well, you feel good, etc., etc. And maybe possibly there's a particular connection right now. So you went on a few dates and there's a particular connection. A particular connection that is going to be fine, but at the same time, you need to temper, or they need to temper. Role can be reversed. It can be you that is like, whoa, okay, let's take everything slow here, you know. I don't need you to call me every day, to text me every day, etc., etc. But you are going to temper. You both are going to realize that, yeah, there's something special, but you also need, yeah, to temper. Maybe it's you that is all over here, and the person is like, whoa, okay, let's slow down everything, okay? All right. All right, Dancing in the Dark, 3 cards in the back of the deck, so it's a little bit more than 3 cards. Yeah. And of course, Taurus, I always forget to say this, but it's a general reading. It's not a private reading. We're not focusing on you particularly. So don't get too excited. And the energies are not static either. So you can come back anytime if it does not resonate the first time, okay? I always forget to say this, but it is exactly what it is. All right. You have, ooh, Cancer in the house. All right. Yep. Okay. So, I have the feeling, Taurus, that right now it's some sort of, you're a little bored, actually, to be honest, okay? To be honest with yourself, you're a little bored and you are trying to figure out, 'cause, you know, there's a lot of things going on, like I was telling you, behavior, energies, etc., etc., and you're reading in August. And I think because you got affected also by some sort of judgment from the outside, from your entourage, etc., etc., and then you're bored as F. You want to create, you just want, you know, you're not taking time for yourself. And the Chariot is here because you also want to go and continue what you've been doing. But at some point, you need to slow the F down, Taurus. And that was pretty clear in your reading. And also live in the now. Do not project. Do not, you know, but you have to work on yourself. You have to continue to work on yourself. It's going to help you a big deal. And guess what you have? You have the Two of Cups. You also need to have a very important conversation. Remember, the energy of August is justice, equilibrium, harmony. And you have the Sun after. It's Leo. So there's no doubt that you have a very beautiful magnetic and you can actually attract whatever the F you want, but you also need to slow down and to anchor yourself. Remember, that's your card. Your card came out 2 times. Actually, yeah, 2 times. So use your throat chakra, express yourself, tell your truth, but do not justify yourself. Here we go. This is very important, Taurus, in August to realize that. I wish you the very best as always. Take care of yourself, a good care of yourself, and thank you for your support. Thank you for your presence, Taurus, always. And do 3 things that is going to help to diffuse what I do. Like, share, and comment. And it's going to help you. Well, it's going to help me especially in this channel to be more diffuse. Thank you, Taurus. I'll see you on my channel because I post every 2 days and especially in the short section. I'll see you there.